My favorite picture, the one in the Red Sox uniform with the 70s hair. That is that's good stuff right
Yes, it
there.
is. That back in the day when we had the afro, oh my goodness, I can remember those days. Sometimes you had a coach that said you have to have a haircut.
Right.
My college coach actually, Charlie Green, made us get crew cuts, and I'm like, oh my goodness, a crew cut won't look good on me. So I actually tucked my afro underneath my hat every time I went on the field.
You eventually got involved in, I don't know, like working with professional athletes on their swing and the cages and stuff like that, with some big time names too. Tell me about that.
Yes, I have to chuckle because I remember one day I give training lessons hitting lessons as a hitting instructor down in Fort Lauderdale. I looked and I saw Manny Ramirez, and he saw me, and Manny calls me coach. His son was playing on that field, and he says, "Coach, I need your help." So Manny Ramirez is, needing my help. So I walk over to him and I said, "Manny, how you doing?" He says, "I'm doing great." He says, "Listen, I got a call to be the player coach for the Chicago Cubs AAA ball team. I'm going back into baseball, and but I can't find my swing." Manny's stance, his shoulder, it was all, it was very high, and he moved it around for us. And then he came here. Within 5 minutes, looked at a couple of his videos when he was with different organizations, LA, Boston, and then I put my arm on his right shoulder, his back shoulder, and I said, "Manny, move your shoulder down just a little bit." And he moved it down. My hands came second, and then my head came back. And he said, "Man, I feel it now. I can feel it."
Yeah.
He got real excited. Manny went back and played AAA ball, did well. He coached at the AAA level, and now I saw Manny just before this spring season. He went over to Asia again, and he's playing baseball over in Asia.
So it was Manny being Manny.
So Manny being Manny, and I called back to Onset, and I told my sister, who always, Manny was one of her favorites,
Yeah.
and I said, "Guess who I just gave a quick lesson to?" I gave a lesson to Manny Ramirez, and she goes, "What's wrong with that picture?"
That's Sharon.
Yeah, that's Sharon. When I was 17 years old, I wanted to play professional baseball. So all my focus was, how am I going to do it? Had some good people behind me that encouraged me, that empowered me. My mom and my dad, God rest their soul, of course, said, go after it. Joe Caffarella was a mentor of mine in high school, and at the last hour, I got accepted to Miami-Dade. And he said, "Look, even though you don't know anybody down there, if you want to play professional baseball, that's the route to go, because you'll be playing baseball year round, and you'll also be exposed to different scouts. And if you're good enough, you work hard enough, who knows, opportunity could present itself." And then I came up and I played in the Cape Cod League. And when I came up and played in the Cape Cod League for the YM Gateman
You did well in the Cape Cod.
oh, when coming from Miami-Dade, we had an attitude, a positive attitude, where no one could strike us out. I don't care how fast your fastball was. Now, do I have balance?
You were a second baseman.
I was a second baseman. I weighed 150 pounds.
You were like a Jerry
5'9",
Remy kind of speedy.
small,
small,
yes,
yeah.
exactly. Real small. Quick hands, quick feet. And I developed my hands and my feet down at Miami-Dade South. And ironically, I also took a Kempo karate class that actually helped me speed up my hands. Now, hips, keep your hands close to your body here. You see where your bat is? This is what make the home run hitters. Cabrera, Big Papi, I think about from the left side. Okay, a lot of the big hitters, their bat is parallel to their shoulder here when they get to this position. I was in the Red Sox organization for a little more than 3 years, and then I injured my shoulder, actually. I had a degree in physical education, so I wanted to teach and coach. So Florida International University, which actually gave me a full scholarship my sophomore year to play prior to playing professional ball, they had an opening as an assistant coach. So I traveled back down to Miami, and I was an assistant baseball coach at Florida International University under Danny Price. We went to the College World Series and finished 4th in the nation at Florida International University. After 2 years of coaching at FIU, two gentlemen from the Netherlands, they have Major League Baseball there, and they offered me a contract that I could not refuse to play shortstop in the Netherlands, in Amsterdam, for the Demon Giants. Ron Frazier, who was a head coach of University of Miami, recommended me for the position. So of course I was single, and I took the opportunity. I went down there and I won a batting title my first year. I hit over 400. If you could recall, a couple of years back in the World Baseball Classic, the Netherlands, they call them the Kingdom of the Netherlands, they beat and eliminated the Dominican Republic basically in the World Baseball Classic. So they have good baseball there. I've been actually running a baseball clinic academy out in Jamaica for many, many years, for over 20 years, trying to get that going, trying to look at different talent out there. I was with the Los Angeles Dodgers as an instructional coach and scout. Chin, front shoulder, track it with your chin to the back. Have fun with it, okay? If you don't get a hit, don't worry about it. You get a hit next time. And this is what baseball is all about. The only way we can get better is to work. I keep saying that. Work comes before success. YM Little League on 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, guys. Hey, keep working.